A second stunt driving offence in Ontario carries severe penalties and far-reaching implications that can significantly impact various aspects of an individual's life. And this video explores the legal, personal, and professional consequences of repeat stunt driving offences, highlighting the importance of understanding the gravity of such a charge. The penalties for a second stunt driving offence in Ontario, they are substantially more severe than those for a first offence. According to the Highway Traffic Act, those consequences include an immediate 30-day roadside suspension, the 14-day vehicle impoundment, and upon conviction, you get the minimum fine of $2,000 up to maximum $10,000. You get those 6 demerit points, potential jail time up to 6 months, but the driver's license suspension for up to 10 years, and the mandatory completion of a driver improvement course within 60 days of a conviction. These penalties are significantly harsher than those for a first offense, particularly the extended license suspension period. Impact on a driving record and insurance. A second stunt driving conviction, it has a profound impact on an individual's driving record and their insurance rates. The conviction remains on the driving record for at least 3 years. Insurance companies may consider the driver high risk for at least 3 years post-conviction, and insurance premiums can either increase dramatically 300% or more, or some insurance companies, they're just going to outright refuse coverage altogether, forcing you to seek high-risk insurance. Now, work-related implications. The consequences of a second stunt driving offense can severely impact an individual's employment because there are jobs that require a valid driver's license. Those are going to be jeopardized due to the extended license suspension. Employers may view the offense as a sign of irresponsibility, potentially affecting job prospects or current employment. Now, there are professions that require a clean driving record, such as commercial drivers, delivery personnel. Those are going to be particularly affected as well. And the potential jail time could result in a job loss or extended unpaid leave. There's also family and personal life implications. The repercussions of a second stunt driving offense extend beyond legal and professional spheres. The extended license suspensions, those can limit mobility, affecting family responsibilities and social activities. Financial strain from fines, increased insurance costs, and potential loss of income can impact your family finances. The stigma associated with repeat offenses may strain personal relationships as well. It causes stress and anxiety related to legal proceedings and consequences that can affect mental health and family dynamics. There are legal implications of prior charges. It's important to understand that even if a first stunt driving charge was reduced to a lesser offense, the initial 30-day roadside suspension, it remains on your driving abstract always. This means that court prosecutors will be aware of the previous charge, even if it didn't result in a conviction. The prior charge may influence how the current case is prosecuted and sentenced. Justices of the peace may consider the previous charge when determining penalties, potentially leading to the harsher sentences. And this aspect underscores the importance of maintaining a clean driving record and the long-lasting impact of stunt driving charges, even when reduced or dismissed. Defending against a second stunt driving charge. Given the severe consequences of a second stunt driving offense, it is crucial to mount a solid legal defense. Seek an experienced legal representative. Immediately challenge the evidence, potentially, including the accuracy of the speed measurement device. Explore possible procedural errors or violations of rights during the stop or arrest. Consider a plea bargain option, although these may be limited because you're now a repeat offender. There's also long-term consequences. The effect of a second stunt driving conviction, it can persist long after the immediate penalties, such as difficulty obtaining certain types of employment due to the driving record, challenges in obtaining affordable insurance coverage, potential impact on international travel, especially to countries with strict entry requiring a valid driver's license, lingering financial repercussions from fines, increased insurance costs, and potential loss of income. Rehabilitation and prevention. For those convicted of a second stunt driving offense, focusing on rehabilitation and prevention is crucial. Complete all required driver improvement courses diligently. Consider voluntary defensive driving courses to improve skills and demonstrate commitment to safe driving. Seek counseling or support if these offenses are related to underlying issues such as impulsivity, of risk-taking behavior. Develop strategies to avoid situations that may lead to stunt driving, such as leaving earlier for an appointment to reduce the temptation to speed. Community impact and public perception. Repeat stunt driving offenses not only affect the individual, but also have broader societal implications. Increased risk to the public safety on the roads, potential strain on emergency services and healthcare systems due to accidents caused by dangerous driving, negative impact on the community perception of road safety, possible influence on stricter legislation and enforcement measures, legal systems approach to repeat offenders. The Ontario legal system takes a particularly stern view of repeat stunt driving offenders. prosecutors are likely to pursue maximum penalties for second offenses. Justices of the peace, they're going to be less inclined to show any leniency given the repeat nature of the offense, and the court may order additional measures such as mandatory counseling or extended probation periods. There may be increased scrutiny of the offender's overall driving behavior and history. It also has an impact on professional licenses and certification. Beyond the direct consequences on driving privileges, a second stunt driving conviction can affect various professional licenses and certifications. Commercial drivers' licenses may be revoked or suspended for extended periods. There's professional certifications that require a clean driving records, for example, pilots or certain medical professions. Those are going to be jeopardized. Security clearances for specific government or sensitive jobs may be affected. There are financial repercussions, such as the impact of a second stunt driving conviction. It can be substantial and long-lasting. Legal fees for defense can be significant, especially for repeat offenders. Fines and court costs can strain personal finances. Increased insurance premiums over several years can amount to thousands of dollars. Potential loss of income due to the license suspension or job loss. Costs associated with alternative transportation during the license suspension. There's psychological and emotional impacts. The psychological and emotional toll of a second stunt driving conviction should not be underestimated. It causes stress. It causes anxiety related to legal proceedings and consequences. There are potential depression or feelings of hopelessness due to the long-term impact on life and career. The strain on personal relationships due to the consequences of the offense. Possible development of a negative self-image or loss of confidence. Rehabilitation programs and support. So while the penalties for a second stunt driving offense are severe, there are rehabilitation programs and support systems available, such as mandatory driving improvement courses to provide education on safe driving practices, and there are some jurisdictions they offer specialized programs for repeat traffic offenders. Their support groups or counseling services may be available to address underlying issues contributing to risky driving behavior. Community service programs can allow offenders to give back and potentially mitigate some of the consequences.